sometimes it'd be pretty hot. You'd be working outside. You'd have an open shop day. I made the mistake the first couple of weeks over there, taking my shirt off when I was working out one day on the truck. So the next morning I woke up with blisters all on my back.
Oh dear.
And so after that you learn you keep your shirt on all the time. For the United States it began about 1959. I was nine years old then. I grew up in Ogden up north. And in 1968 I graduated from Weber High School up there. And so I one day enlisted in the military. And so I went down, after I graduated from high school, I went down to enlist, went down, flunked the eye test. They sent me home. And I was really disappointed. And so after a year later, in '69, October, I got a draft notice. And this is almost like the last draft because it started the lottery for the draft in December.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, I'll just go down, flunk the test again, and send me back home. And,
Yeah.
so I went down, took the test and everything, bam, I passed. I don't know, I was really surprised, but I wasn't going to complain. So what they did then, they would draft you for 2 years, and most of the draftees went into the infantry. Or they would offer you, if you would take an extra year, then they would offer you a job like you'd want. So I said, well, I'd like to be a mechanic because that's what I trained at. And so I went ahead and signed on for 3 years. I was 19. They blew the ammo dump one night. And luckily we had a hill between us and the ammo dump. And you could hear it go off, and it was like the sun coming up at midnight. And they leveled the whole ammo dump actually. And then, sometimes when you're flying on helicopters, you just, hope this thing don't break while we're flying a long way. And helicopters, they don't glide too good. And, they just go down. The soldiers come home, and, there was no real parades and everything. Part of it was maybe the situation. Individuals come home. Whole units didn't come home like World War II. Yeah, so you didn't have complete units coming home doing any parades or anything. You went over as an individual, you came home as an individual. Yeah.
And
Then you look at every week, 200 to 300 guys, came home in a box. Nobody walked up, shook your hand, said thank you like they do now. I think what we did over there was worth it. But I think the politicians got in the way. I think the politicians really run the war too much.